So this is my presentation. First part finished. So now I'm going to discuss second part. So I'm now going to discuss my second part presentation of moving towards democratic classroom for the students at the University of Toronto through teaching assistant workshop, the Center for Teaching Support and Innovation, University of Toronto. So here I'm going to discuss the teaching assistant training program workshop that I attended in fall 2011, and I'm going to say my reflection, my feedback on TATV workshop, and then I give some suggestions. You know that CTSI, Center for Teaching and Study Innovation workshops encourage lively two-way interaction. Very good lively interaction. In the class, they're not talking, the facilitator not all the time talking. The participant and the CTSI facilitator, they encourage two-way interaction. And they also facilitated democratic teaching exercises, not only that one man do exercise, everyone should do the exercise in the class, not individually, but in a group, they do the exercise, and make lively discussion, fun, lot of fun there, exchange between facilitation and student participation. After the workshop, participants, especially the TAs, become open, flexible, and democratic. Before, maybe they are very reserved, only the talk in the class, or they don't talk too much, or they're shy, not physically present themselves lively. After the workshop, I talk with some of my friends who are TAs. I find they become open, flexible, and democratic in their classroom discussions. Many mature, I also find that many mature TAs had attended who had different learning style, but that is one of the things CTSI in the TATP workshop should think of it, because adult people, adult learners have different strategies than the young. So it is better in such adult learning participants, better if TAs could talk less and facilitate adult-student conversation and facilitate more dialogue process for democratic discussion. So TAs might face some challenges when they are in the classes, because they are not so much experienced. Usually they are young, age from 25 to 35 or like this. So here they address the possibility for tension arising from ethnic, cultural, social, class, and gender differences. So maybe calm. And another could be attentive to handling sensitive discussions. Review how to balance the voices of the students, preserving the moral, political, and pedagogic integrity of discussions, make a safe space for everyone to discuss through ground rules. Questions arise about the grading of the assignments. TA should monitor students' progress or regress in their different assignments. So in my research, I really get interest when I got this workshop. I attended this workshop. I see that, and I did also some research let's see what other universities, what they do. I find that the TA manual, I find that the facilitators, they make their presentations on particular subject and they talk. But TAs, those who attended, they got this, they listen and talk this stuff. But there is no one-stop information site or handbook, something like that. That is not there. So, what I find that, oh, if I can have something on hard copy, something to manual, something like that, that can help me after the workshop go on through and do. So TA manual could help TAs get everything together in one-stop information site. So I find the University of Toronto, University of California, Los Angeles has a training manual that consists of formative training, apprenticeship, and situation-based components. So University of Toronto don't have this kind of manual, so they could develop a manual. This handbook could be developed through regular discussions in the classroom. And another thing, lessons plan is very important. TA can develop a weekly class preparation plan, prioritizing goals, class discussion plans, and class lecture plans. Another thing I think the TA should be attentive to deal with the students with physical disability. TAs should be aware about the issues with students with disabilities and provide them with information at the beginning of the class. And TAs may identify disruptive students at the beginning. Some students are maybe disruptive in the classes, so at the beginning he should notice it, find it, and if he find it, he should deal such students to face the situation diplomatically, and he should inform the instructor at the beginning of the class that I have one or two students who are like would be the disruptive student. So, and in such situation, the TA should know the emergency contact number if any emergency situation arises, and report his security personnel if necessary immediately. So now, I like to conclude here that as student numbers are increasing at the University of Toronto, not even other universities too, and many TAs are recruited by the university, the CTSI training is very important for development of TAs, for democratic learning environment in the classroom, and so inform CTSI TATP training opportunity to graduate student through through department reception sessions at the beginning of the sessions. So it can help the graduate student. Oh, there is some TATP training is there, and it is free for the graduate students, so they can manage their time throughout their graduate student life for 1 or 2 years, or PhD students those who are more than 4 years. So 4 years, they can manage their time to attend this workshop, and so that they can learn the democratic classroom, for the students while they are in the teaching life. So this is my my experience. I share with you what I learned, what I gained from this teaching support and innovation, CSTI University of Toronto. So if you have any questions, please feel free to send your ideas, proposals, comments in my blogs. My blog is www.wordpress.wordpress.com.